The title of my talk is the medical imaging is important. So I think you know that medical imaging plays a very essential role in the healthcare, and because it provides a unique window into the human bodies, allowing us to visualize and understanding the anatomical structures and physiological processes, as well as pathological conditions. First of all, let me introduce myself first. My name is Christopher Lai. I'm the program leader of the Diagnostic Radiography program, as well as I'm a diagnostic radiographer by training. Medical imaging has a very broad range of impacts across different medical specialties. For example, in the oncology team, imaging techniques like a PET scan aids in detecting and staging tumors. In this test, we will use a safe chemical with radioactive chemical. We call it radio tracers. And another device is called a PET scanner. So using the scanner to detect the disease cells, while the patient absorbs large amount of radio tracers, and which in turn indicate a potential health problem such as cancer. I think you know that doctors heavily rely on accurate radiology images to ensure that the disease can be caught in time and patients receive the appropriate treatment. Most patients undergo a diagnostic assessment before they can get treatment. And so diagnostic radiography plays a very essential role in improving their health and well-being. Therefore, a systematic and intensive training program for personnel who need to operate these medical imaging machines is necessary. Since 2016, Singapore Institute of Technology becomes the only autonomous university offering the diagnostic radiography training in Singapore. The new and unique SIT-DR program actually is designed in close consultation with all the stakeholders in the professions, including the practicing radiographers, policymakers, MOH, and also SIT faculty. And is accredited by the AHPC, Allied Health Professional Councils as well. Last October, we celebrated at the graduation with the class of 2023 at the graduation ceremony. And they are our fourth batch of DR graduates thus far. So I hope that you understand the roles of diagnostic radiography is more than just taking medical images. We also involved in changing people's life, directing medical decisions, and influencing the healthcare trend. Two things become very clear now. First, medical imaging is indispensable. Second, diagnostic radiography is one of the key professions in leading the medical imaging services. Perhaps it's time for us to explore how the SIT Diagnostic Radiography program can be used to equip you as a diagnostic radiographer, not only for today, but tomorrow. It is a 4-year, 240 credits program, direct honors program, that prepare graduates for the role of diagnostic radiographer. This is a unique program among the autonomous university in Singapore. The curriculum is developed in close consultation with industry to ensure relevance and also graduate employability. The SIT-DR program is designed to meet the rapid changes in technology and the growing of healthcare demands in Singapore, and also the new policy in place in Singapore. So overall, our program is to prepare our graduates not only for today, but tomorrow. So what you can see in this video is our students attending the classes. Graduates from SIT Diagnostic Radiography program will be working as diagnostic radiographers at various sectors. Since 2016, all the diagnostic radiographers in Singapore are required to register under the AHPC. So in 2022, there are only 2,153 registered radiographers in Singapore. So to ensure a consistent supply of diagnostic radiographer, Singapore has been trying hard to ramp up the local radiographer supply over the past decades. Our pioneer batch intake back in 2016 was only 50-something students only. This year, our intake target is 130 students in 2024. So this is the figure provided by the MOE. Our SIT-DR graduates got 100% of full-time employment in 2022 with a median gross monthly salary at 3.8K. So why we choose DR as a career? I think there are at least 8 unique features in this profession that could attract you to pursue this career. Number one, first, we enjoy working with patients and technology. And this is one of the few careers that had a very good mix of both benefits. We also enjoy working fast-paced environment because we love challenges, and we don't want a typical day of 9 to 5. We also like to work as a team and can work independently when it is required. We work with advanced technology, and so we need to learn a lot of new things about the new advanced technology. And finally, the job security also attracts us because it can help us to stay in our profession. You will need to work independently and very calm in some of the situations, such as working in the trauma room of emergency department. You will also be involved in operations, and thus some horrible and bloody scenes are not uncommon. You may also have to handle preterm infants and work at the forefront during the clinical situations, such as during the COVID pandemic. And last but not least, you will need to work in shift. So overall, I can say that our job duty is very physical demanding. In our DR program, we will teach students about the working principle of all different types of imaging modalities and showing them understand the knowledge, the background knowledge in machine operation and also the workflow of different procedures. Besides, students will also study anatomy, physiology, and different disease conditions, as well as giving them the chance to master their soft skills. Students will also have plenty of chances to develop their confidence and also soft skills while learning by reflection, learning by doing under the supervision, and also learning with or from one another. So here shown is the Diagnostic Radiography curriculum. The first year is mostly the common modules. You can see that we run the program in 3 trimesters. Year 1, the first trimester is about A&P, anatomy and physiology, health system, and also the other 2 common modules. So the first DR-related module is the patient management in healthcare, where you will learn how to manage a patient and also patient care. Year 1, trimester 2, you will first study new modules related to radiation. It's called the Principle of Medical Radiation Sciences. You will learn the basic principles about X-ray before you study how to use the X-ray to take images in trimester 3, which is called the General Radiography Practice 1. Because the content of the general X-ray is so broad, we divide it into 3 stages. General Radiography Practice 1 start in year 1, trimester 3, and then we have General Radiography Practice 2, and then year 2, trimester 2, we have the radiographic practice in specialized setting. You will learn how to operate machines in the operation theater setting and also using the mobile X-ray. In this module, you will also learn about mammography as well. So moving forward, you will also study CT and MRI, study fluoroscopy and angiographic machines. We also have a dedicated module, which is the artificial intelligence in medical imaging. So your honors thesis will start early in your year 3, trimester 1, all the way before you graduate. So you see the modules that I highlighted in yellow are clinical modules, right? So meaning that is an alternative pattern. You will learn all the necessary foundation information before you step into the hospitals and practice what you have learned in the classroom. So in the following slides, I'm going to show you some photos that are taken during our classroom teaching, mainly about the practicals and clinical placements. So this is our HSS virtual reality lab. And this is to show you how it looks like when using the VR to simulate the X-ray positioning environment. This is an example of students practicing X-ray positioning. And students are practicing using a fluoroscopy machines here. In general radiography, since we cannot make any exposure to human body, so we will take X-ray on the X-ray phantom. Another photo about simulation of doing experiment using X-ray phantom. This is about an ultrasound practical class. This is the medical informatics labs where our students learn the basic medical informatics at school. We send our students to Philips APEX Center to learn the operation of different types of imaging machines, including CT. Here you can see this is a CR machine. We also send our students to NUS to study anatomy using cadaver, or what we call salimental. Clinical placement plays a very important part of our teaching and training. So this is the image taken at SKH. This one taken at CGH, at KTPH, at TTSH, SGH, and UH. DR students also work together with others, with students in other programs on many interdisciplinary projects over the 4 years of study. And our DR students also has the opportunities to have overseas exchange in different countries, such as Switzerland, Japan, Thailand, Hong Kong, etc. So now we just travel from the historical foundation of medical imaging to the state-of-the-art technology of today and the promising horizon of tomorrow. So to conclude my talk today, I have 3 take-home messages for everyone. Number 1, medical imaging is indispensable. So that's why the title of my talk is Medical Imaging is Important? Question mark. I think you all know the answer now. Diagnostic radiography is one of the key professions in leading the medical imaging service. Okay. The third point and the most important point is diagnostic radiography is an exciting and rewarding profession. I hope you all agree on this point. Okay? Are you ready to be a future-ready diagnostic radiographer? If yes, please submit your application as soon as possible.